Finally, Center Podium has a coaches program. It's something I've avoided in the past because there's this perception out there that coaches have a relationship with promoters. So I've just stayed away from it the whole time. Whether that perception is real or not, I don't know, but I can promise you it doesn't happen at our shows. I've never witnessed it. That said, what we want to do is create an opportunity for you for free to get your name out there, to make sure your athletes feel they've gotten the most fair show possible and they keep coming back and bringing everybody lots and lots of business. Now, our website, centerpodium.com, is now one of the top Alexa ranked sites in the bodybuilding world. We're actually rated higher than the Olympia. We're as high as RX Muscle and higher than any other NPC and IFBB promoter. We're expecting 300,000 visits per year to this website. Now, I'm telling you this because we now have a listing for coaches on the website. You can be on this website getting this traffic, which we all know is the majority NPC and IFBB athletes. So we've created a 3-tier program to help you get on there. So the first part is that recommended coaches page that I mentioned. Now, to get on this page, you can't just be any old coach. I know if you're watching this, you probably have the same pet peeve as me, and that is where an athlete has competed 2 or 3 times and all of a sudden they fancy themselves as a prep coach. They're not qualified and we're not willing to recommend them or put them on our page. And we've done a few things to help weed out those people. So there's 4 ways you can get on our page. And the first way is to have prepped 5 athletes to become IFBB pros. The second way is to attend a Center Podium prep seminar, which is a 2-day long seminar. It's something we've done in the past with Mark Anthony, with Danny Hesser, Boyana, and myself. A very intense 2-day seminar. Along with that, you've had to have 3 people win overalls. Okay. The next way is to have placed in the Olympia or Arnold in the top 10. Okay, you as a coach have had to place top 10 in the IFBB Olympia or IFBB Arnold Classic, Ohio. The final way is to pass the Center Podium Knowledge Test. This is a very intense test. It's 42 hard questions that go deep into the details of NPC rules, NPC judging, IFBB rules, diet, nutrition, training, and the like. It's a time test. It takes 25 minutes. If you get an 85% or better, then you can get your certificate. We also ask that you have had at least 5 athletes in a Center Podium in the past at one point. Probably if you're watching this video, there's a good chance you've already had that, and that's 5 NPC athletes. So the next piece of this is our marketing program. This is to help you push yourself farther and be rewarded for bringing athletes to our events. So basically, you bring 1 athlete, you get 1 marketing credit, and each marketing credit earns you exposure. You get to choose what the exposure is. It could be a shout out on our IG page. It could be a free booth. It could be $1,000 towards a larger sponsorship. We have a number of options. So the more athletes you bring, the more rewards you're going to earn and the more exposure you're going to get for your team or coaches program. Now, the final thing we're doing is a Center Podium Coach of the Year award. It is a very objective award. Basically what it is we give you a code and your athletes enter that code when they register. We track that code and we track those athletes' performances at the shows. Now, the teams with the most points, because they have the most wins, are going to get this award. So if your athlete placed first, they get 5 points. Placed second, they get 4 points, and so on. So the more athletes you have, the higher they placed, the more shows you attend, the more likely you're going to win that Best Coaches Award. So we hope this is something that you like. We hope that it's something that you find very valuable. I think what we have here is a scenario where we create a place where athletes will want to keep coming back. And that's always been my goal with our shows. If you have an awesome prep, you're going to want to compete again. If you had an awesome show, you're going to want to compete again. And what happens is the supplement companies do better, the gyms do better, the sponsors do better, the coaches do better, and the promoters do better. So we always want to work to be our best to make sure these athletes have the absolute best time they come and keep coming back over and over and over again. You can find more information at centerpodium.com. It's under the resources tab. There you can find our listing and download the details of getting involved in this program. We hope to see you this year at any of our 8 Center Podium shows.